How's life? I don't know. It's alright. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little free time. Little break from the shows and the bus rides. Yeah. Last year I had a breakdown. Thoughts telling me I'm lost, getting too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out something funny's going on up in my house. Yeah, started thinking maybe I should move out. You know, pack my car, take a new route. Clean up my yard, get the noose out. Hang up my heart, let it air out. I've been searching. What does that mean, Nate? I've been learning. Grabbing my keepsakes, leaving my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues right, I'm quite nervous. Hate it when I lose sight, life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long journey, but hey, it's worth it though. Cold world out there, kids, grab your coat. It's been a minute, I know, now I'm back to Rome. Looking for the antidote to crack the code. Pretty vivid, I admit it, I'm in classic mode. Don't need pity given to me, but I can't condone. Talking down to me, I'ma have to crack your nose for cracking jokes. I'm looking for the map, the hope, you see that? Been making a whole lot of changes. Wrote a song about that, you should play it. I get scared when I walk on these stages. I look at the crowd and see so many faces. Yeah, that's when I start to get anxious. That's when my thoughts can be dangerous. That's when I put on my makeup and drown in self-hatred. Forget what I'm saying and where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Drums came in, you ain't see that coming. Hands on my head, can't tell me nothing. Got a taste of the fame, it upon my stomach. Throw it back up like I don't want it. Wipe my face, clean up my vomit. OCD trying to push my buttons. I said don't touch it. Now y'all done it. I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate but never political, pretty visual. Even if you hate it, I make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. Then it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I am. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, but it's not always safe. Just hang with me, this'll only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. I've been developing, take a look at the benefits. Nothing to meddle with, I can never be delicate. My even relevant, that depends how you measure it. Take a measurement to back it up and give me the evidence. Pretty evident, dependable, can never be tentative. I'm a gentleman, depending on if I think you're genuine. Pretty elegant, but not afraid to tell you to get it. Grip proper etiquette, I keep it to myself when I celebrate, huh? It's that time again. Better grab your balloons and invite your friends. Seat belts back on, yeah, strap them in. Look at me, everybody, I'm smiling big. On a road right now that I can't predict. Tell me tone that down, but I can't resist. Y'all know that sound, better raise your fist. The search begins, I'm back, so enjoy the trip, huh?
If you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's drying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things and I will too. They show me things I'll do to you.
Hello and welcome to the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Jones and
Sean Randy Smith as we bring you our reactions to the Survivor Series pay-per-view and give you and see who won the latest battle of brand supremacy.
Survivor Series took place this past Sunday on the 22nd of November inside the Thunderdome from the Amway Center and is the final pay-per-view to take place from the Amway Center, as in 2 weeks' time they will be moving to Tropicana Field
In Florida.
So, Survivor Series, we had several things take place on the pre-show, including a Jew-branded Battle Royal with superstars from Raw and SmackDown. Superstars in this match included John Morrison,
Kalisto,
Rey Mysterio,
Roberto Carrillo,
Angel Garza,
Cedric Alexander,
Ricochet,
Shelton Benjamin of the Hurt Business,
Murphy,
Glorious Robert Roode,
Dolph Ziggler,
Apollo Crews,
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Who Wants to Walk with Elias,
Chad Gable,
Dominic Mysterio,
and The Miz. The final
Jeff Hardy
three.
as well.
I did say Jeff Hardy. The final three of this match came down to Chad Gable, The Miz, and Rey Mysterio. In classic Battle Royal fashion, The Miz was sent through the ropes, leaving Gable and Mysterio. Dominic managed to eliminate Chad Gable, but thought he'd won the match. That was until The Miz snuck up behind him and tossed him over the rope, giving Mr. Money in the Bank and the A-lister The Miz the win, technically giving Raw the first win of the show.
Yes, so it is 1-0 to Monday Night Raw as we go on to the main card.
Also on the pre-show, we had some 24/7 championship action.
Yes, R-Truth came out to celebrate 30 years of the gobbledygook for some reason.
Yeah, R-Truth coming out to celebrate 30 years of a legendary superstar, not the Undertaker.
The gobbledygooker.
And the gobbledygooker, aka Drew Gulak this time, came up and pinned R-Truth to become the 24/7 champion.
Yes, which was a bit of a WTF moment.
He wouldn't remain champion for long because the title would change hands during the main card.
Yes. Speaking of the main card, we move on to our first Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination match for the men.
Yes, this started out as Team SmackDown, comprised of Jey Uso,
Kevin Owens.
King Corbin,
He's look at the side, he's a very naughty boy, Seth Rollins.
and Otis, taking on Team Raw of AJ Styles,
Bask in his glory, Keith Lee.
Sheamus,
Braun Strowman.
isn't it? Braun suspended. We'll explain why in a little. In a while. And Riddle.
Yes, in his...
So these matches are sometimes chaotic to call.
Yes. However, the first elimination happened to Team SmackDown.
Yes, after about 6 minutes into the match, Seth Rollins decides to tag himself in. And instead of doing anything, gets down on his knees, invites Sheamus to bro kick him. He eats a bro kick, 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins has been eliminated, and is also written off TV so that he can go be with Becky Lynch, as she's due to give birth in a number of weeks.
Yes.
Then at the 12:20 mark, Kevin Owens is eliminated by AJ Styles after what I believe was a phenomenal forearm.
Yes. Yes. Then we heard this at the 13-minute mark, 13-minute 05 mark. King Corbin has been eliminated.
Yes, King Corbin was eliminated by Riddle, and those two had been going back and forth on SmackDown before Riddle was moved over to Raw.
Then, at the 17
that would leave Team SmackDown of Otis and Jey Uso to face a full Team Raw.
Who has not suffered any eliminations yet.
So after 17 minutes,
Otis has been eliminated
from a running power slam by Braun Strowman. This left poor old Jey Uso to face 5 members of Team Raw by himself. And be warned, Jey Uso had been told to basically win or suffer the consequences from Roman Reigns.
But after 19 minutes, Jey Uso has been eliminated.
Yes, Jey Uso has a bit of offense on some of the Raw stars, but was caught in a spirit bomb by Keith Lee and was eliminated.
Meaning Raw won the match and a clean sweep.
First time a men's Survivor Series team has had a clean sweep since Team DX defeated Team Later RKO at Survivor Series in 2006.
So now we're going to move on to a champion versus champion. Oh yeah,
Before we get to the next match, as a Team Raw were allowed 2 pits by Adam Pearce why they should be the next person to challenge the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. Now, Braun Strowman took issue with Adam Pearce saying last and not least, and put his hands on Adam Pearce and, basically headbutted him.
Getting him storyline suspended.
Indefinitely. But since when has it ever stopped someone?
Exactly. So, off the back of that Team Raw Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination match, the score is currently Raw 2, SmackDown 0.
We're not going to count the pre-show because technically that wasn't a SmackDown vs. Raw thing.
Okay, so technically it's 1-0 to Raw.
Next we have the Raw Tag Team Champions of the New Day
taking on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, aka the Street Profits.
This match is a face versus face match, and we knew it was going to deliver.
Yes.
And it did. And one team in this match was gonna benefit winning more than the other team, as the Street Profits managed to hit an electric chair blockbuster combination onto Xavier Woods, which would allow the Street Profits to pick up the victory.
Making it 1-4 on the scorecard.
And there
Raw
was
1, SmackDown 1.
And there was a show of respect afterwards. And the New Day can afford to lose this without being hurt too much. Whilst a loss for the Street Profits probably would have hurt their credibility slightly.
Yes. Now we move on to another champion versus champion match between the two brands.
Yes, the Intercontinental Champion for SmackDown, Sami Zayn,
took on Raw's United States Champion and CEO of the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley.
Now, Sami Zayn has been going on all the time how he was better than the United States Champion and was going to win this match. However, I don't think that Sami Zayn realised he would have the entire Hurt Business to deal with during this match.
Yes, at one point during the match, Sami Zayn tried to undo the turnbuckle, but Cedric and Shelton Benjamin were at ringside to make sure that didn't happen.
Yes, and several times Sami Zayn tried to walk out of the match, only to be intercepted by the Hurt Business. Then, as he attempted to leave again towards the end of the match, he was intercepted by MVP, and Zayn tried to get the referee to believe that MVP had tripped him up.
Which there was clear evidence that he didn't.
But then, I think the other two members of the Hurt Business had the referee slightly distracted, allowing MVP to throw Sami Zayn back into the ring, for Bobby Lashley to apply the full Nelson, aka the Hurt Lock. who tapped out and won the match.
Now making it 2-1 on the scorecard to Monday Night Raw.
Now, next was the women's champions going head to head as Raw Women's Champion Asuka took on
SmackDown's Women's Champion, the Boss, Sasha Banks, who was left at 100% because of the recent attacks by Carmella.
Which will likely be the match going into TLC, but that's a conversation for a different show.
Yes. So this match was about 13 minutes in length.
This match was always going to be good. However, I think they've had better matches on TV.
Yes.
And the closing sequence of a match was a bit of a weird one.
Oh, yes, it was a bit.
Yes, because after going back and forth, there was a series of attempted roll-ups in which Asuka would roll up Sasha, they would reverse the other way and reverse back. And Sasha Banks caught Asuka with an inside cradle, giving her the final 1, 2, 3 count, giving SmackDown the second win of the night.
So it's currently Raw 2, SmackDown 2.
Now, some people may complain about why did they do that when Asuka has been so strong. Well, if you stop and think about it, you will see that pretty much since Night Clash of Champions is since September going into Hell in a Cell, they've been trying to build up Sasha, and now that she's recently won the SmackDown Women's Championship from her best friend, they want to continue to build her. Now, here, for the next match, we had some 24/7 championship action.
Oh yes, the Gobbledygooker is with the 24/7 championship when he come across a pile of bird seed.
Yes. So, the Gooker started to nibble away at the bird seeds, only for Hakia Tozawa to show up and roll the Gurkha into a pinning combination, allowing Hakia Tozawa to pick up the 24/7 championship. But then, Mr. 24/7 R-Truth attacked Tozawa with a bag of bird seeds, pinning him and allowing him to regain the championship for the 45th time. Yes, you heard this right.
45-time champ. So, we now head back to our Survivor Series as we have the 5-on-5 Women's Survivor Series match.
Now, bear with us here when we get to what happened here.
So, Team Raw consisted of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce. Originally, it was going to be Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose.
Well, we explained why in our Survivor Series pre-show why it wasn't. Team SmackDown, we had Bayley, Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and Natalya.
Yes, so
to the surprise of many, unlike the men's match, it took about 10 minutes for the first elimination to happen here.
as Bailey has been eliminated.
Yes, Bailey was first to be eliminated after Peyton Royce, of all people, performed the Deja Vu.
Next to be eliminated after 11 minutes.
Well, before we get to that, somewhere in the combination of this, Lana had tagged herself into the match.
Yes, she did.
However, once Nia Jax tagged herself back into the match, Team Raw forced Lana to stand on the ring steps so she could not tag into the match again.
In order to try and get themselves the win.
Now, after Bailey, Peyton Royce was eliminated almost straight after with the famous sharpshooter, which has a long history at Survivor Series. Screwjob.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Then, after 12 minutes, Natalya has been eliminated.
Yes, Natalya was eliminated by Lacey Evans after a woman's right.
Then, after 16 minutes, Ruby Riott has been eliminated.
Yes, which Ruby was eliminated by Shayna Baszler. And it's kind of weird situation. Shayna Baszler had the Coquille crutch locked into Ruby, and it looked like Ruby had managed to counter, possibly forcing Shayna Baszler to be eliminated. However, after Baszler managed to kick out of that, you could see that Ruby Riott was completely out of it.
Yeah. Then, after 18 minutes, Lacey Evans has been eliminated.
Lacey Evans was eliminated by Liv Morgan. Now, this meant that we had two members of Team SmackDown eliminated and two members of Team Raw eliminated. One member of Team Raw.
Next to be eliminated, after 19 minutes, Liv Morgan has been eliminated.
Yes, Liv Morgan was eliminated after a Samoan drop, I believe, by Nia Jax.
Yep.
And this is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Yes.
Because with Liv Morgan's elimination, Bianca Belair was the sole survivor. Yes. So she managed to hold off Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, who will be two women left on Team Raw along with Lana, if you count Lana.
Yes.
So Bianca Belair is locked in the Cathedral Clutch.
Yep.
How she manages to get to the ropes. However, because Baszler does not release the hold, she is disqualified and eliminated.
Shayna Baszler has been eliminated.
Now, during this period of time, as has become the common motive, the announce table was created by Nia Jax.
And she was going to put someone through it. I wonder who.
But Bianca Belair manages to get out of that. Then Nia Jax is sent into the steel steps, which then causes Then it's a fight to get back into the ring on time to stop the referee's count. Nia Jax is sent over the over the barricade into the virtual audience.
Yes.
However, Bianca Belair does not manage to get back in time for the referee's count of 10, making Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and Nia Jax both eliminated by countout, which means
And we can't believe we're going to say this.
the winner of the match and sole survivor for Team Raw is Lana.
Oh my god. Yeah, you heard us right. The woman who did nothing the entire match is the sole survivor, making Team Raw 3-2 ahead on the scorecard.
As we go to the main event. Universal Champion Roman Reigns taking on the new WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. And yes, you heard me say new because Randy Orton lost the title 6 days earlier.
Thanks for reminding me.
So this match was okay.
Yes, it was. 24 minutes in length.
We had spear after spear, kick out after kick out from Drew McIntyre. But after missing and trying to hit the Claymore, McIntyre manages to hit the Claymore, but Reigns inadvertently knocks down the referee. This allows Jey Uso, who had been told to go home after failing the men's Survivor Series team, to run down to the ring and had a tussle with McIntyre, including a super kick, allowing Roman Reigns to hit the low blow
while the referee back returned
and apply the guillotine choke on him, which seems to become Roman Reigns' new choice of finishing move,
causing the referee to stop the match.
And the winner of this match by technical submission is the Universal Champion Roman Reigns,
tying the scores at Raw 3, SmackDown 3.
But if you count the pre-show match, and Raw wins 4-3.
But that was not the only thing that happened at Survivor Series.
Following the matches, we would say goodbye to perhaps the greatest character, not just to come out of WWE, but to come out of professional wrestling. As the 22nd of November 2020 marked 30 years to the day of the debut of The Undertaker.
Yes. And we had quite a few legends come out, and there's some current superstars come out and pay tribute to The Undertaker.
We had Shane McMahon, The Big Show, John Bradshaw Layfield, aka JBL,
Jeff Hardy, who we saw in the Battle Royal, come back out.
Mick Foley, who's lucky to be alive after what happened at Hell in a Cell in 1998.
the Godfather, or the Good Father, how you want to pronounce it.
The Goodwins
of Dennis Knight and Mark Canterbury, aka Midian.
Savio Vega.
Rikishi, who's lucky to be alive after what happened to him at Armageddon.
Kevin Nash.
Booker T.
The Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels.
Ric Flair.
the chief branding officer of WWE and head of NXT, Triple H.
And Undertaker's brother and mayor of Knox County, Kane.
They would all come out to the ring. Then we with WWE would play a video package. Then we got back to the ring with WWE Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon giving a brief message and heartfelt message, and this is the first time I think you could see real emotion coming out of Vince.
Yes.
And then the Undertaker would come down to the ring, back to his dead man entrance after WrestleMania, and state that after 30 years of taking souls and having them rest in peace, the time has come to let the Undertaker rest in peace. In which a hologram of his late manager, Paul Bearer, would appear.
In what was a very, very nice touch.
And Undertaker would do his signature pose before leaving the ring and throwing his fist up in the air on the lamp one more time. Lucky there wasn't a crowd there, otherwise he probably would have had a chance of one more match.
Probably, yes. But all we can say is, thank you, Undertaker.
And we still go out with this.
From Death Valley, I give you The Undertaker. For whom the bell tolls. How on earth are you gonna stop this guy? Oh, yeah! He's scared of my Undertaker! Oh, and I wonder why!
Through everything, there were constants here, and he was a constant. His legacy is that there'll never be another.
He was able to take that character and morphed it in order to keep this dead man alive.
The longevity, and to get such reaction, it was just magic.
We're lucky to be able to have seen him perform.
The bar for respect for WWE is The Undertaker.
our lasting impression of The Undertaker. He's our never-ending, ass-kicking, undead phenomenon.
He's the epitome of Superman in this business.
And to ride the edge of a lightning bolt for 30 years, he's had hands down one of the absolute best careers in the history of the business.